Oh, tequila is a mind eraser. What up, TMS family, and welcome to another edition of the Too Much Show. Today is January 11th, 2021, and I am your host, MT. And here on the Too Much Show is always real talk about real people, and with me is my co-host.
Mr. Jones, aka Sam Jones, the Mr. Come First, because you gotta respect me and down below today.
What's up, guys? It's Vanessa again. Thanks for having me back.
No problem. So we got some breaking news. You all in the NFL. Oh my goodness, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Yes, you all are reading it correctly. Doug Peterson fired as the Philadelphia Eagles head
Smoking
coach.
on that Peterson Pat.
Ah, they put his ass in the dirt.
In the dirt.
So Vanessa, we have you on here. So we'll allow you to go first. What are your thoughts on Doug Peterson being fired from the Philadelphia Eagles organization?
My big thought on that is the Eagles organization really wants Carson Wentz to stay, and they're willing to work they are willing to make their coaching staff around him. They are putting their trust in Carson Wentz that much. Hopefully he'll produce in the next few years.
So what you think they're gonna do with Hurts?
Say what?
What you think they're gonna do with Jalen Hurts? I mean, he's been starting lately. He's been decent.
Dude, Jalen Hurts, when he was given the chance, he went off, which is great. And I think that is going to light the fire under Carson Wentz's ass. You know what I mean? He needs to realize that, oh shit, my job can be taken. And Hurts is going to be the one to do it. He was the one to do it. That's exactly it. And so, like, Carson Wentz, he's good. He's good. But like I said, Jalen came in this season and just took off. And I like that.
Well, honestly, I think it's time to blow up the whole organization. Doug Peterson deserved to have to lay it down like the bitch he was week 17 against the Washington football team. That was well deserved and well earned. And as far as Carson Wentz, you got to break up that project. It's been, 3-4 years? Your return on investment is minimum. I mean, the Super Bowl you won was because of Nick Foles. Carson Wentz got you there 16 3/4 of the way, but he didn't finish the job. Nick Foles finished that job. And when he came back, what did he look like? Doo-doo. I don't know what day your trash come, but mine's come on Monday. So he gets thrown out every Sunday. Garbage. So I think at the end of the day, man, blow up the organization, start over because they lost their identity. They're not tough anymore.
Okay. Here's what I want to say to the people. First of all, I do have the pleasure of being out here in the Northeast in the Philly, Jersey area. So I'm around a lot of Eagles fans and everything. And I'm just going to tell you, I'm worried. I really am. I'm worried about being around these individuals. You know why? Because of how turncoat they are. Yeah, I got to call them out. First of all, you've never had a Super Bowl championship in your entire franchise organization. But yet, this guy comes in, and within his second season, not third, not fourth, not fifth, his second season gets you all to the Super Bowl and wins it with a backup quarterback after his starting quarterback gets hurt. Then, and then here's the thing. You know, most teams go through their slumps. They don't even make the playoffs. No, Eagles were somehow able to pull it out, get to the playoffs the following year after that Super Bowl, win a playoff game before ultimately getting eliminated in the divisional round. Then the following year, they started off terrible, but he was able to put some things together, and the Eagles pulled a rabbit out of their ass last year and made it to the playoffs before the $100 million man got hurt.
Well, they put a rabbit in their ass to just beat a mediocre ass Dallas Cowboys team.
Yeah, I mean, but still,
we suck.
I'm talking about all the games leading up to it.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Even I was like, ooh, really?
Yeah. So
Not a
again,
rabbit. Not a rabbit.
I mean, the thing is, they went on a streak, pulled a rabbit out of their ass, and then got to the playoffs and won the division. And yes, I get that things didn't pan out this season. But again, this is the only head coach that won you your only Super Bowl in franchise history. And you telling me 2 years later he's out?
He's out of that. No, you got a point there. You really do.
Yeah, he lost the locker room. People wanted to whoop his ass in the middle of that last game.
I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing. While I get that,
challenge Mike Tomlin.
That's true, but like, here's the thing. While I get that, I also feel like he was the scapegoat, because I feel like from talking to other Philly fans, there are more issues going on within the Philadelphia organization. Like, it was people talking to me about Jeffrey Lurie and how they saying he needs to sell the team. Like, they're tired of him being an owner. Howie, Roselle, Howie, whatever his name is. Guess what?
But Jeffrey Lurie selling team, they're a little ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, but here's
ridiculous. Don't bite the hand that feeds you, motherfucker. You already got the ring.
Well, they said he's too worried about Meek Mill, songs and videos and all of that, and putting on performances and whatever else to actually run the team, and he's getting in the way.
Meek Mill talks to Robert Kraft, so how is that even relevant?
I have no idea. I don't.
What I think is going to happen to the same thing that happened with the Raiders. They're going to hire a coach for 10 years, X $1 million, contract in that, and that coach is going to be the one to decide who he wants on the sidelines coaching the team with him. Same thing's going to happen with the Raiders.
They'll get Brad Billick.
Yeah, but
him on retirement.
But
bring Marvin Lewis back. Fuck it.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you right now. They bring Marvin Lewis back, I will be rejoicing. Okay, first of all, as a NFC team fan, as a Cowboys fan, I will be rejoicing because we know damn well Marvin ain't gonna win shit.
No, okay? I think he's a good candidate though. Eric B. Enemy out there for the Chiefs. They are,
of course. I mean, his name continues.
That's a great candidate.
He is a great candidate. But like, here's another issue that I have that I'm looking into, and I'm just like, when is Howie? This is his third head coaching, I guess, separation, if you want to call it, that he's been able to survive.
Who was the other two? Chip Kelly and who else?
Jim Kelly and
Chip Kelly.
I mean, Chip Kelly, and then he was there at the end of like Andy Reid's tenure. He came right at the end of Andy Reid's tenure.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. Even I was like, what? Okay.
Yeah. So you have that, and I'm just trying to figure out, when is Howie going to be on the hook? First of all, you had a chance to get DK Metcalf. We see what he's doing in Seattle. Who do you go and draft? Arcega-Whiteside.
Who?
Exactly. He's averaging. Let me tell you something.
That is the point right there.
Yeah. Here's the thing. If Draymond Green is averaging a triple single, what is Arcega-Whiteside averaging? Hold on, let me see something right quick. JJ Arcega-Whiteside. Let me go to his stats.
Doing some NFL world stats. Remember that back in the day?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now how many stats he's averaging.
He played for Frankfurt.
Let me tell you something. Hold on. Career-wise,
does he have one?
Let me tell you something. I mean, technically he does. Hold on, let me see.
I know
on the back of his trading card, how many lines are there? If there's less than 5, then it's not even worth it.
Pretty much. Here's the thing. He's averaging. What is he at?
It just got his position and height. That's it.
I mean, basically, he's
his weight. That's it.
Apparently he's been a part of 24 games. He's only started 5. He has a grand total of 14 receptions in 2 years. 14 receptions and 254 yards. He's been absolutely abysmal.
I ain't put on pads in almost 20 years, and I think I can do better than that, bro. I'm not even lying to you.
What high school did they draft him out of? Let's be honest here. Did he even have a college career? No.
Exactly.
No.
That's crazy. 14 catches in 2 years, bro.
14 catches in 2 seasons.
I love it.
An absolute joke.
He got to be eyed at special teams or something.
And then hold on.
On special teams, exactly.
Yeah. And then let me ask you all this. There's a gentleman who plays for the Minnesota Vikings. I believe his name is Justin Jefferson. Do you all know who he is?
Yes.
Who is he?
Is he like he the rookie that went off this year, right? The receiver.
Absolutely. Yeah. He's pretty much going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year because of his stats and everything that he was able to achieve. Did you know that the Philadelphia Eagles had a chance to draft him as well?
Yeah. Let me put this comment up here from our man Tay from Tay and Josh.
Mm-hmm. Please do.
Have I not said that before? Howie is the problem. He's terrible at picking players, but brings in veteran players. That's from an Eagles fan himself.
Yeah. And then here's the thing. All right. So let me just tell you all. I'll make life easier for you. I'll give you the stats. So Justin Jefferson, right, has a total of 88 receptions for 1,400 yards, 7 TDs. He broke the rookie record for receiving yards that was set by Randy Moss. You know, his former Viking heir. Yeah. Now this Mr. Rager person, Jalen Rager is what they call him. Does anybody want to know how many yards he has and how many catches?
This year?
Yeah.
Is it in the 20s? Maybe about 400 yards?
You hit it on the head, sir. 396 yards.
I do this all the time.
And then 31 catches.
Dog, the swab, bro. Remember that back in the day? I was swab, bro.
So I'm just trying to figure out, when are they going to look at the GM and say, you know what?
You need to step down.
Yeah.
But historically, though, the GM never gets it, though. Historically. No. Never.
Unless you're the Washington organization.
Look at the Chicago franchise now.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That GM is still there. That fucking coach is still there. That quarterback is still there. Nah,
well, if you're thinking about GMs, well, if you're thinking about GMs pulling all the strings of this, look at when the Raiders with Al Davis. Forever that man was coaching from the booth, down the sidelines, owning the team. Like, no.
Yeah.
Like it's got to start somewhere. And if you're going to set that precedent, it's got to start with the GM. Like, it has to.
Absolutely.
But historically, the GM never gets it, though.
But
it's always the head coach.
It got to be like a Me Too scandal or something for them to go down.
Like in Washington.
Yeah. Dan Snyder, bulletproof. That nigga Dickie Bonds. He Mr. Untouchable, bro. He untouchable.
Yeah. And like here's another thing. The best draft pick, and I'm sure people may not agree with me, but the best draft pick for the Eagles within, I'd say, the last 5 years has been Miles Sanders.
Who, the guy they don't give the ball to at all?
Pretty much. The guy who they give about 10 carries a game, 2 passes, and say, hey, you're supposed to work miracles and gain over 100 yards a game. Yes, that guy. Yeah,
but the Eagles are turmoil. Fletcher Cox is done. He's pissed. He's on that mode with J.J. Watt. They sick of being media. They sick of the bullshit. They want to win. He's gone.
No, and that's exactly it. And if you have those good players that you are those good rookies that you are projecting to be phenomenal, it's great to have veterans there to teach them what's going on, but not to rely on the veterans to play all the time. Because why have the young upstart looking at you when they're not going to do shit? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense.
But here's the thing. Here's the question that I have as well. So Philly is known as this gritty city. They're known as, the blue collar. They're hardworking, loud, in your face type of people.
The home of Rocky Balboa.
Exactly. So I'm just trying to figure out why all of a sudden they're being gun shy on certain draft picks because of issues that they may have in college. DK Metcalf in a Philadelphia Eagles uniform right now, playing for the Philadelphia Eagles. You get what I'm saying? He would have helped them tremendously. He would have helped Carson
without a doubt.
tremendously because they don't have a playmaker at receiver at all. Yes, I get it. You have 2 tight ends, but it seems like now Zach Ertz has taken a couple steps back, and then Dallas Goedert just didn't develop into what he was supposed to be.
But a lot of play with Philly this year. That line was atrocious too. Carson was running for his life.
Well, the line was atrocious. Let's be honest. The line was atrocious. Jim Schwartz went on ahead and stepped down because that defense was, especially the secondary. My God,
ass.
Exactly, complete trash. We could have got on that defense.
Straight garbo.
No, and it's like you keep saying, if they would have drafted DJ Metcalf, and if he were in Philadelphia having the season he did in Seattle, it would have been phenomenal. Without a doubt, phenomenal.
But y'all gotta forget who's throwing the ball too. You compare Carson Wentz to fucking Russell Wilson now.
I mean, here's the thing. I'll say this about Russell.
He's the best deep ball thrower in the game, other than Patrick.
You think he's better than Aaron?
Oh no, not at all.
Yeah, I was about to say, you can't. No. Aaron, I'll give Aaron his trajectory.
All right, it's gonna be Mahomes, Aaron, and then Russell. I do that. Russell's no lower than third. He's no lower than third deep ball.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what I like about Russell, and I think this is what comes with a lot of DK's catches, and like you even saw it this past weekend in the Rams game. Russell is good at extending plays. And when the defense is cheating up to try to come because they think that he's going to take off running, he just launches the ball down the field and gets the completion.
He's good at misleading the defensive line. That's what it is. He is excellent at misleading them.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, each quarterback now in today's game, they have that one specialty that just makes them phenomenal. Aaron Rodgers, no one can outthrow him. The long ball. He's got it. He's got that. Mahomes has that quirky release where he's sidearming it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There aren't that many quarterbacks that can do that.
His dad was an MLB pitcher.
Exactly. So he can pull off a pitcher's release, sidearm with a football. That's so damn hard.
He like a Deo Nomo back in the day.
I love it.
Yeah, yeah, and then, I don't know something about Russell though. He's a dog in that game. I mean, he fights every game, even though statistically it doesn't look that good as of recently.
No, and unfortunately, this last weekend. Sorry, my kid's back behind me right here. And unfortunately, for this last weekend, the more Russell gets frustrated, the worse he becomes, and he's always been like that. The more he gets pissed off, the more that things aren't going his way.
Yeah, never see it though.
The more mistakes that he makes.
You'll never see him get pissed though.
No, you won't, but you'll know it because he makes more mistakes throughout the game.
Do you think Russell maybe need a mean streak like a Tom Brady? You think he need to get in a couple of people's faces?
Oh, without a doubt. I think just to see Russell Wilson wail on someone would be great.
Yeah, Russell Wilson just get mad. You're gonna block.
Yeah, no, he does need to. He does. He needs to get upset because with him, he doesn't show a lot of emotion. He's very monotone, and I'm just like Russell. Like they dropping your passes, they fucking up. It's time to go off on somebody. Like Tom will go off on the sideline and be like, "Look, get y'all shit together. All right, I'm putting the ball there. I need you all to catch it."
But now to finish the Philly topic, what type of coach you think Philly would need to turn this around?
Go ahead, Vanessa. Go ahead.
No, I don't even know. Like,
I'm going to be honest, sir. This is a division rival. I could give a shit less. I hope they go out and sign Marvin Lewis. I do. I hope they sign Marvin Lewis. Sign him to a 20-year, $5 million a year contract. 20 years.
Where's your journalistic integrity? Where's your journalistic integrity?
Okay,
You will
all right,
die
that's
with
fine.
that team. That's what it is.
But honestly, okay, here's what I will say. I guess if you like really get on, because I already told you, I don't know if I think I said it on the show. Eric Bieniemy, I would actually want him to go to Houston, but it's not going to happen. That's why Deshaun Watson wants out, and we'll talk about Deshaun Watson a little bit later. But Eric Bieniemy, I don't see him going to Philly. I would like for him to go to Philly. He's under Andy Reid's coaching tree, and I feel like he would know what the Philadelphia organization needs, and Andy Reid would be able to help and mentor him. So that probably would be the best fit. But again, this is an NFC East team that we're talking about. Do they always make the best decisions?
No,
Hell,
they're gonna get Matt Patricia.
exactly. That's what they're gonna go and get. So,
Hi, lady.
yeah. So Eric Bieniemy would probably be the best bet, but they'll fuck it up. I have no doubt.
Jesus.
I have no doubt.
No, die, Eagles die.
That's exactly it. And I'm like, as I'm sitting here, I'm just thinking, no matter what, the Eagles are going to fuck it up no matter what. It doesn't even matter who their coach is. They're going to fuck it up no matter what. So,
so you think that run is done? You think this is rebuild mode? You think this
it's
is
definitely rebuild
oh,
mode.
definitely.
Yeah. And here's the sad part about it. So like Jeffrey Lurie made a statement, and like I get it, but he made a political statement. There was more going on in that locker room that we didn't know about.
Definitely. Always.
Because this just isn't justified. You get what I'm saying? Like he's like, listen, we're going to get a head coach that's fully behind Carson Wentz to rebuild his confidence and things like that. And again, I get that Carson, you paid
he
him.
Lost the locker room, bro. That's all it is. People wanted to fight this man. Come on, he lost the fucking locker room. That's all it is, bro.
I get that, but here's the thing: you pay a quarterback over $100 million to do what? He has not got you a Super Bowl ring,
and that's why they got to build around him too. Who the fuck gonna take that contract? He's stuck.
Yeah.
Are you going to waste $100 million? If you're on it, hell no. You better do something with him. You better put him at tight end. You better block and gain weight. You got to do something.
Yeah.
He got to do something. He better be a good speaker and go on Good Morning America. Here a couple of Monday Night Wars. Him and Gronk do a tag match. They better do something.
Yeah. But all right, man, let's jump from one NFC East team that made a comment. That made some news today. Let's go to another one. Okay, another fuck up in the NFC East, the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys, for those of y'all that don't know, they have a new defensive coordinator.
How you go from one fucking Atlanta?
Hold on. Let me tell the people. It is Dan Quinn. Okay, Dan Quinn.
You mean Dr. Quinn, the medicine woman? Sorry,
no. So I'll just give the people the snapshot. In the last 3 seasons for the Atlanta Falcons, he went 7-9, 7-9, 0-5 before ultimately getting fired. And then here's the thing. I'm gonna do something for y'all. Hold on. NFL defensive.
So he was 14-23 overall. Basically.
Hold on.
My prediction next season, the Cowboys are going to go, 7-9? That's it? Yeah. Can I already make that prediction now?
That's fine.
Just keep the streak going. Just let it happen.
Not with that. That would have hosted that. That too much of a dog.
That is true. God.
My man was on pace to throw 6,000 yards. He was hurt and still led the league in passes for a couple of more weeks.
Here's the thing. I just want to tell you all. In Dan Quinn's, reign as head coach of the Atlanta Falcons, yes, they did reach a Super Bowl. However, do you know that they've never had a top 10 defense? As a matter of fact, on the year that they made the Super Bowl, they basically outscored teams. They had a top 5 offense. Their defense was ranked number 27. So I'm trying to figure out if you have Mike Nolan from the Atlanta Falcons, who was absolute
Let me
trash.
tell you why Jerry Jones' dumbass made that decision. He just remembered that one game 2 years ago when that backup ass defensive end had 7 sacks or some shit like that. When we made him look like the second coming of Reggie White. He's like, "Ooh, if we get an opportunity, I'm going to hire that coach." I don't know what other logic we can use, but the shit is dumb. You go from one Falcons reject to another one. You might as well kept Mike Nolan. At least he specialized in the shit. If he was going to get Dan Quinn, I would have just used him for the offense more.
Here's the thing. Let me just tell the people. Let me just tell the people right now. People wonder why. Here's the thing. I have, a very good friend of mine who lives in Dallas, Texas. He has told me multiple times, "Look, bro, I'm a season ticket holder," because I met him at the Cowboys game. I'm a season ticket holder.
Shout out to him.
Yep. Shout out to the homie Dusty.
Shout out to you.
He told me, "I'm a season ticket holder. You come down here anytime. Don't worry about a hotel. I got a room in my house that you can stay in. Everything. We go to the games. It's just cool." I told him I refuse to invest another penny in the Dallas Cowboys because of the mediocrity that we continue to have over the last few years.
Facts.
I'm not buying any more jerseys. Tickets. I don't want to. Honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that that most of their games come on prime time, I wouldn't be watching them either.
I tell you,
like, this is just straight up bullshit. At the end of the day, I can't explain this. Dan Quinn as defensive coordinator.
We don't give a fuck.
No, we don't.
We don't give a fuck.
No.
We don't like it's 1995.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, when you think of 1995, what's the first thing that pops in your head?
I don't know. PlayStation, maybe Sony PlayStation.
Independence Day, the movie.
Yeah.
Montel Jordan. This is how we do it. This is the last time fucking Cowboys won the Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. The Cowboys and the Bills. You're right. Yeah.
It was Steelers, actually. Neil O'Donnell, dumbass. Larry Brown. Yeah. Two freebies. Ain't like we played great that game either, but that's another story.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I refuse. I am not giving. Here's the thing.
I agree.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to be excited about any of their games. I am going to closely analyze because I will be picking against the Cowboys more next season, Mr. Jones.
Yes. Our hearts be fucking us up.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you right now, do not, I repeat, don't tell me shit about the Dallas Cowboys doing good until we make it to the NFC Championship.
I love that, though. I can't disrespect that. This is not his fault. It is not his fault.
No,
the other 51 players, yes, but it's not his fault. Dak is excluded from this.
Like you said, the Cowboys could have a perfect season all season long, but as soon as they make it to the playoffs and they lose, oh, look at that.
Exactly.
They did it again.
Perfect season.
Yeah, here's the thing. I don't
if it's close to the fourth quarter, we're going to lose it 8 times out of 10.
Yeah.
In a spectacular way.
Exactly. In that spectacular way. That's exactly it.
Go off the post, even though we got the best kicker in football. He'll make it 60-yarder, but miss a 32-yarder. Yeah, an onside kick that will probably bounce off someone's helmet. A face mask, a pass interference, maybe a touchdown to get called back from holding.
Let me tell you something. I don't care about 11-5, 12-4, 13-3, 14-2. Don't tell me shit about the Dallas Cowboys until we make it to the NFC Championship game. Not the NFC divisional round, because we've been there. I said the NFC Championship. Until then, I don't give a shit.
We gotta win the East first. I'm sorry. You think the Redskins are gonna get worse next year? With the football team, my bad. You think they're gonna get worse?
What, the football team? Absolutely. I mean, history, it hasn't been a repeat winner of the NFC East in over a decade. So, yes, the football team will get worse next season. Absolutely. Who's going to be their cornerback? I mean, their quarterback, Heineken? Huh?
Cam Newton, like he should have went in the beginning.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, great. So Cam goes there and then averages 150 yards passing. Great.
I think Cam could do better with Terry than you did. Who the fuck he had to throw to the Patriots? I ain't giving no excuse. He was some shit. Don't get me wrong. Pure shit. The most disappointing shit. Like constipation shit. But at the same time, I think that he ain't had shit to throw to either.
Sir.
Who was getting open for the Patriots wide receiving core?
Sir, if Brady
Harry, what's his name? I forgot who the fuck he was.
Sir.
Disappeared by week 4.
Sir, if Brady was able to throw for 4,000 yards with those same shitty ass receivers, Cam could at least threw for 3,000. He didn't even have 2,500 yards passing. You want to know how many yards he had? I'm gonna tell you.
Doesn't matter, doo like 1866. And Derrick Henry probably ran for more yards than he threw.
I'm about to tell you right now.
Derrick Henry ran for more yards than he
didn't run for more yards, but Cam threw for 2,600 yards.
Oh, wasn't that far off?
Yeah, it wasn't. And had
wherever you found that was a lie.
Yeah. Hold on. Here's the crazy thing. So Cam had 8 TDs passing. Derrick Henry had 17 rushing touchdowns. So let that sink in.
He doubled them?
Yes.
You know, even in college, Cam was one of the best running quarterbacks. Even now.
Not no more.
No.
He got the gout. He got the gout.
He got the gout. To use his legs. The thing is, he just can't pass the fucking ball. He is
hard. He can't.
I mean, my God, is it Tony Banks out there in New England? It's
Donovan McNabb.
It's the cold weather. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It was absolutely horrible, is what it was.
Yeah, he was just trash.
He was completely
trash. He was trash. I mean, that whole offensive, all of that was trash.
Yeah.
Without Brady, that'd have been trash years ago.
Absolutely.
Brady had to pay like Bill Roethlisberger 2 years for them to have a shot. Yeah. Just touch it and give up the ball.
Yeah. But let's go ahead, man. Let's go ahead and switch gears. GBU, okay? GBU for the people for this past Sunday, all the NFL action. So there was 3 games. First game was if I'm not mistaken, it was the Tennessee Titans versus the Baltimore Ravens, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What were your thoughts on that game, everyone?
All right. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. My husband was home. We started watching the game, and I even told him, I was like, hey, man, this is not the game I'm focused on today. This is not what I wanted to watch. You want to clean the house this morning? Fine. Let's go fucking clean. I don't even care. Had the game on in the background. I was cleaning after my kids.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, I even told him point blank, I was like, you can watch this. That's great, whatever. But this is not the game I'm focused on today.
That's understandable.
Well, a quick rundown, GB. The good was the Baltimore Ravens run defense.
Yes.
They shut Derrick Henry down. They did what they had to do. Also, Lamar Jackson doing whatever it takes to win with his feet and through the air. Not many yards, but he was very efficient. He was very accurate that game. Not too much, not too sloppy. I don't think he had any turnovers. Did he have any turnovers?
Yeah, he did. He had an interception.
Okay.
He did have an interception.
Yeah. So I thought Lamar Jackson did good. I mean, what else can you say? You have a 2,000-yard runner that couldn't even get 60 yards.
Yeah. What
else can you say? And as usual, Ryan Tannehill couldn't get the job done.
Nope.
He shows
Did we expect anything less from Tannehill on that one?
No.
Did we expect anything less from?
No. But let me ask you this: who's better, Tannehill or Matthew Stafford?
Oh,
Stafford.
Matthew Stafford, definitely.
That's a problem.
Is it though?
Yes. Stafford's mid-tier at best, bro. He's a stat pattern.
Okay, Tannehill is low tier. He's not that good.
Crazy because off the play action, he was the best of the NFL.
Yeah, when you have a guy who's a threat to run for 2,000 yards, play action tends to work. Okay?
Yeah. I mean, he has a decent receiver core too.
Okay, all right, hold on. So here's the thing. So you bring up the point of play action. What running backs did the Detroit Lions have that would actually scare a defense?
No one in the entire world.
Exactly. So that's why. Here's the thing. If I know you're gonna
I was
throw
about to
the
say
ball-
Barry Sanders, Bill Gray, maybe.
Yeah,
To
if
go
you're
back
gonna
to
throw
the
the
90s,
ball
early 90s.
45 to 50 times a game, I know that your play action is bullshit.
I mean, and plus, I mean, it was a revenge game for the Ravens too, because of what happened earlier in the year too.
Exactly. And that's another thing I meant to post on the page today. First of all, let me just say this. I love this energy now that we are getting from the NFL. It's giving me chills, and it's starting to feel like the old NFL. Players are taking it personal now, where people come to their home stadium, try to disrespect them or say things on social media. They are taking it personal and doing something about it. Not only did the Baltimore Ravens stand on the Tennessee Titans logo, they didn't shake hands with them after the game either. And when they asked Lamar Jackson, well, why didn't you shake hands? He said it was nothing to talk about with them. Nothing. We on to next week.
Exactly.
I can't wait the next season.
And that's a mindset that it needs to be all the time.
Yeah. Here's the thing. It's too friendly. I blame LeBron. You know, you want to work out with people over the summer. I blame LeBron. Okay.
Let me hear this.
Here's the thing. You want to work out with people over the summer, you know, and have friendly little pickup games and things like that. And
Jordan did it.
No, he didn't. Who did Jordan work out with over the summer? Stop it, Mr. Jones. Who?
No.
Doing Space Jam, he had the whole gym, and he worked with Barkley, Ewan, and all of them. But you know what he did? He scouted.
We are not talking about the movie Space Jam. We're talking about actually working out. And
Space Jam is real life, and he was working out for his comeback during the film of the Space Jam.
All right, when those aliens
and Warner Brothers Studio gave him an alternate gym.
And here's the thing, and most of those people that you named were already out of their prime and they were at the end of their career. That's why
Jordan was still hooping in 96.
He wasn't that great. Stop it.
Ewan was still hooping in 96.
Hold on, okay. All right. You know what? I always got to prove Mr. Jones wrong on something. All right. No, it's okay.
All right, continue. You want me to continue? You want me to name the other people that was there? Muggsy Bogues was there as well.
Muggsy Bogues, yes. No, that's why Charles Barkley's a commentator now.
Don't hate on Barkley. Don't do that.
No. Here we go.
Don't do that to Chuck.
All right. So in 96, right? Charles Barkley, this is when he started his decline. So here's the thing. He was averaging at least 23 points a game leading up to 96. You know how many he averaged then in 96?
18.
19 points. That's how many. Hold on, let's go.
If you don't know that's called a downward
slope. How many rebounds?
Go down.
He was still getting 13. He got 13 rebounds. I give you that. He got 13
rebounds a game. Come on, man. Barkley was still hooping there. I mean, it was Rex Chapman and Jason Kidd's team by then, but still.
Exactly.
Jason Kidd was there.
Yes, sir.
He was the veteran.
But here's the thing again, I blame LeBron, okay? You're working out with people over the offseason, and then when you get to playoffs, oh, that's my homie. We was lifting weights and making social media videos and all of that and on Instagram.
That's exactly it.
Yeah,
it is your profession to be a professional player. Personal feelings aside, when you step on that court, when you step on that field, when you step on that pitch, whatever it is, you are out to kill them.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Exactly.
Oh my God, my mother just came out right now. Holy shit. Oh my God.
So Tamo, what is your thoughts on LeBron James in general? Because you're kind of new to the show. Everybody has their own opinion of LeBron James that comes on the show. What are your thoughts on LeBron James?
You can't deny he's good. You cannot deny that he is one of the greatest basketball players you will ever see in your lifetime. You can't deny it.
Absolutely.
But it's like you were just saying. He gets too friendly in the off season. Like, nah, dude, nah. Feelings aside, you have a job to do, and your job is to win games.
Yep.
Not be buddy with the guy down the court. Hey, how's your mom doing? No, that's bullshit. No. Exactly. You have a job. You perform to do your job, or you don't get paid.
Exactly. Let me tell you something. While the season is going on and I'm trying to win this championship, your mama put her ass in the dirt. Okay, I don't care what's going on with her. Put her ass in the dirt, and then after the season, I'll ask you how she's doing.
After the season, come to my house and I'll make you dinner. That's exactly it.
They do. They come over for Taco Tuesday. Why they making finals MVP the championship? Come on, man. Why y'all making me defend LeBron?
No, stop. Again,
everybody work out. The best always work out with each other during the offseason. I don't get this.
Oh, I blame LeBron.
It happens in the NFL. It happens everywhere.
Who works out with each other in the NFL in the offseason?
It be different camps. They be working out with college receivers and stuff. Tyreek Hill was just working out with another receiver last year.
Ocho Cinco, who's retired.
Still, he learned a road running and stuff.
But Ocho Cinco, who's retired from the NFL.
Dog, everybody works out with each other. Everybody works out with each other.
I blame LeBron for it. I blame LeBron.
LeBron did not start that.
Here's this one.
Jordan worked out with people.
Hold on.
Who did Kobe work out with? Kobe did work himself.
Kobe's
exactly
He's an animal. Kobe's a machine. We're not talking about Kobe. Talking about Jordan.
Okay, who did Jordan work out with in the offseason?
I told nothing.
I'm not there.
I told you already. He worked out with Ewan before. He worked out with Barkley. I told you this already.
That was all for Space Jam. I'm talking about outside of who did he work out with? Nobody. Because he felt like nobody was on his level. Who did Tom Brady work out with in the offseason? Who?
Antonio Brown.
Yes, because Antonio was coming to his team and he knew it. You got to get to know how to work. Yeah. You got to get to know, if you're coming to a team, you got to get to know your teammates and who you're working with, not from opposite teams.
Yeah, I hate no LeBron. That's all I gotta say. People work out with each other all the time, bro. They don't. Yeah, you exactly. On the page tomorrow. To the show debate group on Facebook. I will put up many examples for y'all. That's fine. I will videotape as well. And I guess people work out with each other. Odell worked out with half of the receivers in the league. And Odell worked out with a lot of receivers in the league. And they soft ass individual. Oh, hold on. You said Odell Beckham. How many rings does he have? How many playoff wins does he have? Can you let me know? Oh my God. Oh, okay. That doesn't mean he doesn't have skill. Doesn't mean he doesn't have skill. It means he doesn't get it done with Tracy McGrady never got past the first round. He's one of the greatest scorers of all time. Same with Vince Carter. Come on, brother. Doesn't mean he didn't have skill. I didn't say they didn't have skill. What I'm saying is when you replace skill for actual competition and that killer instinct, that's the problem. At the end of the day, you are there to win, plain and simple. And so Tom Brady worked out with others to improve. Who is others? Michael Robinson, you're literally sitting there tweeting, or posting right now. You saying others. Please Google and let us know. Because you saying others, you trying to pull a rabbit out your ass at this point. You don't have anybody. I know you don't. Hey. Watch. We're gonna find videos of Tom and Peyton together. No, never. You already know. You will find videos of Tom and Peyton together if you watch that ESPN Plus show Peyton's Place and they break into someone's house to play mini golf. Exactly. That's it. Facts. Somebody was watching ESPN during COVID. What else am I gonna do? I'm on lockdown with 2 kids. What else am I gonna do? Is it that bad? You was watching the Madden tournament too on ESPN while you was doing that? Cornhole tournaments are a thing. Yeah, like I said, I encourage him. Crazy. Exactly. Here's the thing: we have at least 20 more minutes to the show. Michael Robinson, please tell me who Tom Brady was working out with. That was not a New England Patriot. Please tell me, because I can tell you right now it didn't happen. But anyway, New Orleans Saints versus the Chicago Bears. Let me get y'all GBUs, the good, bad, and the ugly for that game. Man, get straight to the body bag. Chicago Bears in the offense. Fucking pathetic, fucking terrible. I told you they have a good quarterback since Sig Luckman in the 1940s. They're garbage. They always will be garbage. Of course they will. Offensively, I'm sorry. Walter Payton was the greatest they ever had. They had nobody since. Jay Cutler's been shit. Rex Grossman's been shit. Cedric Benson was a bust. Montgomery now is a bust. Shall I continue? Alshon Jeffrey. Was it Alshon Jeffrey? Yeah. He did decent. But at the end of the day, he dropped it when it mattered. Bust. Jimmy Graham ain't do a goddamn thing over. Oh, he did do something over there with 5 seconds left. Best catch of his career, last catch of his career.
Exactly.
Here's the issue that I have with the Chicago Bears.
Fire everybody.
You are going up against, and I'm just going to say it. And here's the thing for the people who are sitting up here listening. I know what they're going to say. Oh, but he beat your boy Tom Brady twice in the season. He did.
It won't happen the third time.
It won't. But here's the thing: we are literally talking about a average New Orleans Saints team. We're talking about the Chicago Bears who had them on their heels, and I forgot it was either the first quarter or the second quarter where Trubisky threw, a perfect deep ball to the guy Wings. He had just made a difficult catch a couple plays ago, and then literally when he was wide open in the end zone, it went through his arms.
He started playing piece on his chest.
Exactly. And when that happened,
what's crazy though? He connected 2 perfect punches to somebody's face, but he couldn't catch a damn ball. He can fight, but he can't throw and catch a damn ball. He might as well be fucking Greg Hardy did. He might as well go to UFC.
Exactly. And when that happened, I literally said, you know what? The Chicago Bears have lost this game. I cut the fucking game off. I didn't even waste my time anymore.
I'll tell you something good about it, though. The fact that they put it on Nickelodeon for the kids. Nah, seriously. If they had
I did see that, yeah.
90s football on Nickelodeon. Like Omar Gooden commentating and shit. Oh, my God, that would have been the shit. But anyway, I liked it because the presentation was decent. And like I said, educates the kids on the sport of football.
Sir,
bad commentary.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I need to address another comment that was just put on there. He just had a whole thing over having personal workouts with unknown people. Google it. So you're telling me to Google it, but you're telling me that it's unknown people. So if they're unknown, who's to say that they weren't on his team? I digress. Continue, please. Go ahead and continue.
My God. I can't think of nothing good at this game. The Saints look like the worst team left in the playoffs. I'm sorry. Like I've been saying all year, man, this is going to be Drew Brees' last hurrah, and the Saints are a year or two away from rebuilding.
Yeah.
And
I guess the good is Drew Brees didn't have any turnovers this game. He had a pick, but, they called it back. After they reviewed it and everything. So they called it back. It is what it is. So Drew Brees, I guess he had a clean game. But yeah, if this was any other team, if this was the Rams, hell, if this was even the Seahawks, the Saints would have lost this game.
Man, fire every fucking body, man, except for the defensive coordinator. Give him one more shot. Because they did what they had to do. They held them to 21.
But no, you're absolutely right. This should be Drew Brees' last year. With how many injuries and how bad those injuries have been, he's a Hall of Famer anyway.
Exactly.
Don't diminish your career for getting hurt so many times. You're a Hall of Famer anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Go out on top. You made it to the playoffs. Your final season.
Yeah,
that's my thing on that.
Yeah, go to ESPN.
Yeah,
he'd be perfect there with the good old boys at ESPN.
He would be. All right, and then let's go ahead and talk about the last game that had that negative. It had some more negative energy. It had some more pettiness in it, and we'll talk about that afterwards. But the Cleveland Browns over the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Cleveland Browns dropped 48 points. That's right. I'm telling you all right now, people. 48 points on a top 5 defense.
What did I say? What did I say yesterday?
With a makeshift team. They didn't even have their head coach. Head coach is at home in the basement with COVID. They had their special teams coach.
So you tell me this is like Major League too? They did it with Robert Board as coach.
So many different coaches calling so many different plays, so many different things. You had guys that hadn't even practiced together, and they beat the shit out of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
Baker Mayfield in the middle of Texas A&M. I told you. I told you.
Here's the thing. First of all, Baker didn't have that great of a game, but let me just say this.
No.
He didn't. He wasn't that great. But here's what I do want to say. First off, I just want to know who paid Mike Tomlin to go ahead and throw this game. Who paid him?
He ain't throw the damn game.
No, he did. I'm going to tell you when he threw the game, and I said, you know what, damn, at this point, I get it, my brother. I know you were threatened at this point. I know you were held
He
hostage.
ain't throw that game.
Hold on, let me finish. If those of you, if you don't remember, there was a time where Cleveland that went up, it was 35 points, and then Pittsburgh has scored, so it was 23-35. Pittsburgh was moving down the field, and then they got stopped, and it was 4th and 1. 4th and 1 at about the 45-yard line of Pittsburgh. With all the momentum in your favor, you telling me you weren't going to run a bootleg, you weren't going to run a play action to try to pick up that extra yard? No. What does he do? He does a punt. A punt. Punt the ball back to the Cleveland Browns, and then the Cleveland Browns get the ball, and they go down and they score a touchdown. Kareem
What was
Hunt.
the score then?
At that point, it was 42. At that point, it was 42-23.
And they still had a shot. Get the fuck out.
No. I'm sorry. No. Hold on. Listen. No, listen. Before that, it was 35-23, sir. It was 35-23. Is what I'm saying.
I never thought they was in the game. Ben is
Not
done.
at all.
You
Ben
didn't
is
watch
done.
it. Now, here's
Ben
the thing.
is done.
He is, but at the end of the day, for it to be
They have no
35
running. You can't win without a running game either.
Sir.
Not in the playoffs.
Sir, it was 35.
Did you know how many times Ben Roethlisberger threw the ball?
Sir, can I finish? It was 35-23 with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. If they pick up that 4th and 1 and they go down and score, you are now looking at a score of 30-35. At that point, it is a playoff game. Things start to tighten up. This is a situation that Baker Mayfield has never been in. You telling me he's not going to turn the ball over, and that Pittsburgh defense isn't going to come up big?
If was a fifth.
I'm just saying.
If was a fifth. That's
Like
all
I said,
I'm
Mike
saying.
Tomlin,
Baker
Mike
Mayfield,
Tomlin
3
threw that game.
touchdowns, no picks. Come on, man.
Mike Tomlin threw that game.
He ain't throw the damn game.
He did.
Throwing the game is Bill Belichick in the Super Bowl against the Eagles. That's throwing the game.
Throwing the game was Pete Carroll in the Super Bowl. What are you talking about? That's what throwing the game is.
There you go.
Actually,
This is not throwing the game. This is a
I wouldn't
quarterback
even say
that's
that.
done. He threw the
Honestly,
ball 68 times, bruh.
He did
Ain't
throw the
nobody
ball.
winning the ball, throwing the ball 68 fucking times with 4 picks, by the way.
Four
Not 3, 4 picks.
4 touchdowns, 501 passing yards.
He
That's
threw the ball
exactly
68 times. He better.
That's exactly it. Ben Roethlisberger had a phenomenal game, throwing for over 500 yards, and he lost it to the Cleveland Browns because of stupid-ass mistakes that happened. The very first play, an overthrow. Ben Roethlisberger is 6'4" tall, and he overthrew the ball. Like, no, that shit is pee-wee flag football level right there. I'm sorry. You are a professional. That should never fucking happen.
Exactly. And here's the thing. Here's when I knew that the bullshit was going to happen. So when I went back and I looked at it, I said, yeah, this isn't going to be Pittsburgh's night, because Maurice Pouncey, who's one of the best centers in the game, has never done anything like that. I said, you know what, the fix is in. It is what it is.
That's exactly it.
It'll like the Seahawks versus the Broncos all over again.
Yeah,
and they even said Pouncey's a freaking Pro Bowler. He's going to the Pro Bowl this year.
Yeah.
And he made a fucking rookie mistake like that.
First ballot Hall of Fame.
Yeah, but
that's gone tomorrow. First ballot Hall of Famer.
But that's the thing. Like Mike Tomlin, one of the comments. I agree. You played to win the game is basically with this. The fact that you didn't go for it on that 4th and 1 and you punted and put your defense in a position to so-called, try to come up with a stop and play the field position game, that was horrible. You're at home. You have the momentum. Continue to put the pressure on their necks. Mm-hmm. That's not what they did. And once that happened, once he punted the ball, I said, yeah, the game is fucking over. It's over. They don't want to win.
And you're absolutely right on the Browns end of it. Their running game, fantastic. Baker can't throw a football if his life fucking depended on it. He is way too quick out of the pocket. His feet, he's pigeon-toed when he throws. It's not even going straight. And then when he does connect, you're like, holy shit, Baker Mayfield just connected the football. Like, it's mind-boggling.
Yeah.
If you are a fan and you see that, dude, you need to work on your fundamentals on that.
Let me tell you something.
Y'all talking like he Johnny Manziel or something.
Here's the thing.
Oh my God, I fucking hate Johnny Manziel so much.
Here's the thing. It's not that Baker is bad, but what I will say is this. The field position that they got from the turnovers helped the Browns out a lot. Patrick Mahomes is not going to throw 4 interceptions. Let's get that out the way right now.
No.
4 interceptions, that's not going to happen.
They got a shot, though. Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt. They both have big games. They got a good shot.
Here's what they have to do if they are going to beat Patrick Mahomes. The only way to beat Patrick Mahomes is to keep him on the sidelines. Nick Chubb needs 20 carries, and Kareem Hunt needs 20 carries. That's it. Have Baker throw it 20, 25 times, but you need 40 carries this game. If you don't give your running backs that and they're not effective, you're going to lose to the Kansas City Chiefs. But we'll save who we're going to pick, obviously, for Sunday's show.
Of course.
But let's talk about the level of pettiness afterwards.
Dude.
So first of all, before the game, Juju Smith-Schuster came out with some comments talking about, listen, you know, I look at things and they look like the same old Cleveland Browns to me and things like that. So that already lit a fire under the Cleveland Browns organization.
That's exactly it. The Browns are still the Browns.
Exactly.
Something like that.
Yeah. The Browns are still the Browns. So guess what? After they came out, they put that whooping on them. You know, Juju's favorite little TikTok dance that he liked to do when he out there is the Corvette dance. And guess what? They was out there doing the Corvette.
Yeah.
They put it on social media and everything. What's the name? Kareem Hunt went live and everything. Yeah, the Browns still the Browns. Baker Mayfield said it. Yeah, the Browns are still the Browns and all of that. So
did you see what Chase Claypool did today on TikTok? He went on live today and said he's waiting for the Browns to get their asses kicked next week.
Yep.
That's exactly it.
Hating.
Yep,
so,
hating. Of course he is.
He's one of them that cried in the locker room.
He did. He light-skinned, so I expected it. He light-skinned, so I expected it.
He was at Joe playing Marvin's room.
Nah. And as soon as they showed Ben Roethlisberger sitting on the sidelines, not going out to do the respectful thing that he has done at the end of every single football game, that solidified that he is a punk ass bitch that needs to go home.
Well, he was already. Well, here's the thing: he was already a punk ass bitch for his rape.
That's true. That's very true.
Rape allegations.
Yep.
Yeah, he was already a punk ass bitch for that.
Yeah.
No, you're not wrong, but that just solidified it even more.
Yeah.
No, dude, you lost. You lost when you had a shitty ass night. Be a bigger man. Be a fucking professional, like it says that you are. And go congratulate the other team that out fucking played you.
Yeah.
Like it's. My thing is I don't understand. So going back to that first play when Pouncey overthrew Roethlisberger's head, Roethlisberger was there. He was literally standing right next to the ball. Why didn't he fall on it? Because he didn't want to get hurt.
The same reason why Cam Newton didn't fall on that ball in the Super Bowl against the Broncos. He got paid.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's exactly it. Like, if you come out and say that you're worried about getting hurt when you fall on a fumble like that, or any ball like that, then it's time to hang up your cleats and get the fuck off the field.
Well, here's the thing. He's been threatening retirement for like the past few years. So it's time for him to go ahead and hang it up any damn way.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. No.
It was over a few years ago, but it's definitely over now.
Oh, 100%.
It needs to be over now. And especially
like
with all
this dude
of
about to
those...
be on the pitch count. He threw 68 damn passes, bro. Yeah. About to put him on the pitch count.
Yeah,
and you know what? You can't deny that Roethlisberger is one of the best quarterbacks to get himself out of the pocket. Like that dude is like sublime trying to get out of the pocket. He is phenomenal.
He's just big as hell.
Oh, dude,
He is.
6'4". I'm 5'2", and that's a fucking giant to me. There's no way.
Yeah, he's just big as hell. But I mean, he's one of the best game managers of all time.
Mm-hmm.
He has some good teams.
Yeah.
No, and going back to what you guys were saying, how Deshaun Watson wants out of Houston. He needs to be out of Houston. So does JJ Watt. If they want rings, they need to be out of Houston. So what the perfect scenario in the world could possibly be, Ben Roethlisberger will retire and Deshaun Watson gets signed with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
He gets traded to the. I can see that. And then, honestly, if they can find a way to package something up, I say they bring J.J. Watt over there. You have J.J. Watt, T.J. Watt on the other side. My God.
That would be phenomenal.
And then Derek Watt, the brother who averages 2 carries a season. But, you know, they'll find a way to work him in there somehow.
It's a marketing ploy at that point.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly
That's never going to happen, though. Too much money.
Like I said, perfect scenario, perfect world. That's exactly what it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So out of them two, who you think had a better shot going there, Watson or Watt?
Who? I'd say Watt first.
I would say Watt first.
Yeah, because
Watt
Pittsburgh. First. Yeah, because that contract is a lot that Deshaun has, and that's a huge price tag to pick up. And Pittsburgh, if they were, so here's the way a lot of times these big contracts work. That's why Carson Wentz didn't get traded. The first year or two, your team that gave you that contract has to foot the bill. And then by the third year is when your new team or whoever you with picks up, you know, your contract and starts to pay you. Pittsburgh is one of those teams where they're not shelling out a lot of money. So it'll be difficult for them, and they would have to give up a lot of draft picks in order to bring Deshaun Watson over.
Mm-hmm. And thinking about it from a marketing ploy, if you have all the Watt brothers on one team, that is a huge marketing ploy to get more fans in the stands, more fans that would follow JJ Watt from Houston in the stands. That's a big marketing aspect of it as well. And so my bet on that one, Watt would go to Pittsburgh first.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Ben will actually stay. I don't see Ben. He has too much pride.
Yeah.
We all say he should be done. I don't see him being done yet, which is crazy.
He's gonna say he's gonna retire tomorrow, and then like 2 weeks before the season starts, he's gone back.
Because the whole league's going to try to get JJ Watt, but who actually got the cap? Who actually has the availability to get JJ Watt? That's the thing.
Yeah.
And who's like JJ Watt away from being a contender, like a true legit Super Bowl contender?
I mean, Pittsburgh. I think they could come back stronger next year.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh is one.
And honestly, is Watson really a step up from Ben at this point?
I think he is. Watson, absolutely. Yeah.
He played like shit this year, though.
But here's the thing, though. His best receiver got traded, Mr. Jones. What else do you expect?
Yeah.
Come on. And here's the thing. Let's not forget about that 5 or 6 game stretch where he was on a tear when he had about 2,000 yards, no picks, and 10 plus TDs. We can't forget that. And that was with no Watson. He was out there with fucking Kenny Stills, okay? Kenny Stills and Will Fuller.
Will Fuller did it. He had a 200-yard game last year.
Will Fuller, the 5th. Not the 1st, not the 2nd, not the 3rd, the 5th.
He going to skip the 4th and go straight to
the 5th.
He had a 200-yard game last year. He had a decent year last year. Will Fuller was supposed to be that Juju Smith when Antonio Brown left.
Yeah.
When the Steelers went 11-0 this season, they were not an 11-0 team.
A lot of people said that.
They were a mediocre team that just happened to go 11-0.
No, it's because they got the best coach in the NFL, pretty much.
They do,
and that's the only thing they have right now.
Exactly. Well, and they do have Minka Fitzpatrick, but he didn't show up this past game. It was horrible.
No, not at all.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all. I don't know, man. Ben got to be done for something to happen, though.
Yeah.
He taking up a lot of cap, a lot of draft picks.
He is.
They want to get out.
Get his ass up out of there.
Because even if you don't got a J.J. Watt, Fletcher Cox is not a bad replacement for one season.
No, he's not.
So
let's see what happens.
What's he going to do?
Absolutely. All right. Is that all we have for the people?
Pretty much.
All right.
Think so?
Yeah. I mean, the only other thing I'd say we could touch on would be the whole Kanye thing and how the TikTok star, she's being sued now. And because she basically admitted to fabricating that entire story about him sleeping with Jeffree Star. Yeah. She said she was on Adderall, bored, and her buzz was dying down. So here's the thing. For those of y'all that don't know who she is, I forgot what her name is. She's the woman who went viral on TikTok during COVID season, licking the toilet seat of an airplane toilet during COVID season.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, nope.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah.
So she got bored and made up a story?
Yeah.
Airplane?
Yeah, that's some storytelling right there.
It is, but guess what? Now she's being sued, and I'm all for this type of energy. Let me tell you something. It's too many people who go out here who use this platform after they get some followers and everything, and they do things for clout or attention, and they make up bullshit. Here they are, Kanye and Kim, they going through whatever they're going through, and then this is buzzing around in the media and everything, and they including unnecessary people in it. Yeah, so she deserves to get sued. I hope all the little money she done made on TikTok, Kanye snatches it up.
She should get sued for licking airplane toilets.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's very true.
With that shit.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, I don't even got an eggs. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. We sorry, Vanessa. We sorry. We don't have to ask, but we already know.
That just.
I tell you, man. You watched season 3 of Dead White People yet? I didn't get to season 3 yet, but I am watching the show now. Schitt's Creek, great show. But anyway,
oh my god, the fuck! People need new hobbies when they decide to get bored.
Airplane toilet. It's like even if you're perfect, you might splash because of turbulence.
Yeah.
Then it's plastic, so it's like no wiping up.
Yeah, can you imagine the turbulence? Bam.
Like, dog.
Let me tell you, I try to be perfect on the airplane. I do. I try to.
I mean, sometimes you can't. You be in that job, especially coming from like the Philly airport, which is like the worst. They got that turn.
Yeah.
Man, that's just.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope. Not at all.
Yeah. But but that's pretty much all we have.
But you know what's crazy though? A lot of people probably did fuck with Jeffree Star.
Mr. Jones, that's first of all, all right. It's time to end the show. I don't want to.
Yeah, let's end the show. Let's end the show.
Here's the thing: to each his own.
That one. It's a skeleton.
I'm gonna tell you right now. To each his own. You know, whatever a person likes is what they like. I don't have any problem with people's sexual preference or what they like to do. If that's what you like, enjoy it. All I can say is live in your truth. At the end of the day, don't hide it. Don't try to keep nobody in the closet. Don't try to keep yourself in the closet. Just live in your truth. That's it.
And let me roll the blunt.
Yeah. But I am
There you
your
go,
host.
man.
Yeah, I'm your host, MT, signing off, and with me is my co-host
Mr. Jones, aka Sam Jones. Remember first because you gotta respect me and down below.
down below.
It's Vanessa again, guys. Thank you for having me again. This is great.
No problem. Thank you.
Peace.
Fuck, now I gotta go put my kids to bed. Good
All
night,
right.
guys.
Good night.
All right, peace.